Hey guys, I'm back for another vlog, and this time I'm going to review the Project Rock 4. Stay tuned. Alright, time now for another shoe review, and this time from Under Armour. So it's obviously from Dwayne The Rock Johnson's Project Rock merchandise. And this is the PR4. They just came out last September, and I've been testing this shoe for over a month now, and I can really, really share the difference between the rest of the Project Rock 4s or the Project Rock shoes, and maybe I can compare this with the old one, which is the PR3, and a bit of comparison with the PR2 as well. So yeah. First off, we need to comment about the design. First of all, this is not something that I ever expected from the Project Rock design, because it's pretty. I find it a bit dry, to be honest. This is the first time that I will comment about the way it looks. It's pretty basic for me. It's not really as standout as the PR3, or no, the PR2 is far more good looking than this shoe. But what I really like about this one now is they're putting much more emphasis on the bull here. So it has its own branding, it has its own image compared to what it was before. And also the bull is pretty much more conservative back down the tri-base area here. So you rarely see any Under Armour logos except here in the pull tab, and probably the majority of the design of the shoe is pretty much captured by the bull logo. So this is the only thing I like for the design wise, because the bull finally has its own branding now, it has its own image, and it really makes a great presence in the shoe by far. But yeah, overall, design-wise, it's pretty generic for me. I find it very similar to the latest training shoe that they had before, which is the Apex. So the Under Armour Apex has this strap as well to support any side-to-side movements when you do a heavy CrossFit training, I guess. When you do lateral movements, this will support you throughout your workouts. And in terms of performance, since I've been wearing the shoe for over a month now, I can really say that it's far more comfortable than the PR3, and it really sticks to its this performance mantra in a way where this is where the shoe is really meant for. So it may be good for some casual walks. If you're flat-footed, it's a great shoe for flat-footed people like me. But for like when you walk in the rain, I guess it's not a great shoe to have. But training-wise, it really delivers what it's known for versus the PR3. I think the difference now between the PR4 and the PR3 is this one is true to its size. So this is what I like about the shoe now. You don't really need to adjust before, because the PR3, when I bought that one, I need to buy the size 11 in the US, maybe 10 in the UK, just to match my foot. But this one, if you want to buy something like 10.5, this is really like true to its size now. So this is great. It's honest. And yeah, it's far more superior, I guess, for the PR3 design-wise, because it really captures the whole foot. It really supports the whole foot. The pull tab really does its great job by far in terms of performance, because I never really feel that it breaks away throughout the sessions that I do in the gym. And by far, I can really say that it has a similar training feel when you wear the Apex, because the Apex is so far the greatest training shoe that Under Armour has ever produced. But if you're gonna ask me the comfortable level about for the shoe is I can pretty much compare this to the Phantom Hover 2. So if I used to train with the Phantom Hovers during the runs, during treadmill sessions. I used to wear that, but this time I can also pretty much wear the PR4 as an alternative for the Phantom Hover. Because not because I'm biased to it, but this shoe really does its thing for training as well. So if you want to combine your workouts with your cardio when you run a treadmill, plus if you're doing like your standard high intensity workouts plus weightlifting, this shoe really does it's what it's known for. The shoe is it's known for its performance. So it really outperforms the rest of the Project Rock versions from especially the PR3 or maybe the PR2. So the PR2, the only problem is the shoelace. I think it's probably small. And the PR3 has a very long shoelace, but now it has a very conservative lacing system that really helps you not fall or may support you throughout the workout. So in terms of tying up the shoe, there's no problem to it at all. I've been training with this guy for over a month now, and I can definitely tell the difference by far in terms of performance. So I will give it 5 out of 5. So yeah, it not only that it gives me that Phantom Hover feel, but also it really gives me that peace in a way that it can support my foot throughout the whole training sessions and combine it with high intensity workouts as well. So performance, yeah, 5 out of 5. And in terms of usability, I find great that I can use this a lot now in the training compared to the PR3. But I do switch around with some of the shoes, the PR2 or PR3. But this time I can pretty much just use this one for overall maximum performance. I no longer think of using the PR1 as an alternative, but this time it can support your footing when you do deadlifts, stuff like that, hardcore or high weightlifting workouts. So for sure, if you want to try this one out, this can really give you all the performance training needs that you get from a training shoe. So I think so far it can compete with Nike's Metcon 6. So this is a very tough competitor, in my own opinion, for the Metcon 6. In a way, it gives you that overall training feel. Of course, it has the same tech as the Apex. As you can see, it has this plastic cover, a plastic protector here, just to support your leg, just in case it breaks. But I think that's also its weakness. If the shoe doesn't have its plastic covering here, it might break. For sure, it might break. But I guess that's how it is. And every time they release something brand new or they release technology, Project Rocks tend to copy that technology and apply their own branding here as well. So I think that's how they progress as they move with the brand. But overall, performance-wise, is far more superior than the rest of the Project Rocks, and it's now really standing out as one of the greatest performance shoes out there. I would definitely say that. Design-wise, is the only thing about the design is I don't like. It's very generic. But I somehow like that they put more emphasis on the bull. Because this Project Rock is really known for the symbol. Of course, this is Dwayne Johnson's branding in a way from his wrestling years, and Under Armour is giving more emphasis to that compared to its standard UA logo here. But yeah, I like that the Rock really wants the bull to be a standout icon here. So anyway, it's something that I like. And where are we going with the Project Rocks now? I think they're moving to an all performance apparel in the next year, and I don't know what will be the next tech that they'll introduce that they can apply for the Project Rock line. But I guess so far, if they stick with the Apex technology, I think they will go further, and there will be a lot of people who are gonna buy it for training, because it really answers it all performance-wise. I could definitely say it could compete with the Metcon 6. So that's a great thing. And of course, this is where this shoe shines in that category of all training shoes. It probably sits in the top 3 now. So if you can compare PR3 to Metcon 6, I don't think it will beat the Metcon 6. But this one has a huge chance of beating the Metcon 6. I would definitely say that, and I can guarantee that as well because of the Apex technology that they apply in the shoe. So when I did my runs, when I did my training with this in the gym, so far so good. I didn't have any complaints. I switched it up with skipping ropes, with boxing drills, and the shoe really never breaks. It lives up to its hype as one of the best training shoes out there. Guaranteed. And it's not just that it's not just because it's Project Rock, and I'm a fan of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, but this one has its own image now. So I could definitely say that maybe you can test it out for yourselves, maybe. But I would rate myself comfort, performance, and it's 5 out of 5. But for the design, it would probably just 4 out of 5. I find it's very generic, to be honest. But of course, they're not really built for casual style. It's really about performance, and that's where Project Rock shoes are known for as well. So overall, my final take: 4 out of 5. Only the design I don't find very appealing, very generic. But performance, yes, that's chance to topple the Metcon 6. So, I hope you liked my review, and let me know in the comment section below what are other shoes that you want me to review under the performance category. But I'm very excited as well for November, because I will be reviewing the first Jordan shoes that I will have in my collection. So you're gonna rarely see me reviewing some Under Armours. Majority will be just the Project Rocks, maybe, because I don't really see myself wearing a Stephen Curry shoe at all. It just doesn't suit me. For so many reasons, I really like Jordans too. It'd be a great opportunity for me to review some Jordans. So guys, stay tuned for that one. In the coming episodes, there'll be more. So right now, just enjoy the Project Rock 4s. It's still out in the market. They just released the shoe last September. So if I were you guys, you would grab your own pair online or in the outlet stores. If you're in Canada in Sports Check, it comes in a retail price of 180 to 190 Canadian, and probably it sits around 170 USD in the US, of course. But yeah, grab it while it's hot. If there are any deals, promotions, you can get that as well. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.